Welcome back, True Seeker. Just want to say congrats to the winners. About to go live, and my good buddy Eric just sent over this nice little winning ticket tonight. Let's talk about it. Javonte Williams, the 35th pick of the draft on 35 Thursday. We thought he'd score a touchdown with the plus 175 odds, and I also recommended taking him for the first touchdown of the game. A lot of books had him at plus 750 for the first touchdown. And it wasn't just that he was the 35th pick of the draft on 35 Thursday. My other favorite number on TNF is 13 because Thursday equals 35. TNF equals 13. He got his 13th career touchdown. He also even picked up his 14th career touchdown. If you run the alphabetic order in reverse, TNF also equals 14, but 13 is the much hotter number. And Cedric Wilson, we knew tonight's game had a lot to do with Joe Biden. Cedric Wilson has the same November 20th birthday as Joe Biden. So we thought he might get in the end zone as well. And that nice little $20 ticket for the anytime touchdown for both men, 20 into 440. Shout out to Eric. Love to wager. You guys want to know how crazy it is what they did in the game? Look at the box score to verify that everything I'm going to tell you is 1,000,000% true. We knew tonight's game had something to do with Joe Biden because the last time the Saints beat the Broncos at home, and it's still this way because they got their asses kicked tonight, was on Joe Biden's 46th birthday, November 20th, 1988. So today is the 333rd day of Joe Biden's age, just like it was the 333rd day of Cedric Wilson's age because they're both born November 20th. If you look, when the Broncos went up 33-3 on the Saints, they were up 30 points in the game. And prior to the game, they were plus 16 for the year in point differential. So they were plus 46 in point differential for the season when they went up 33-3. Again, Joe Biden's number 46. But look at what the time on the clock was when they went up 33-3. There was 4:06 left on the clock, a lot like 46. A lot of people tonight having a big night on 35 Thursday, mostly off the player props. But yes, Javonte Williams, he paid in big ways. Love to wager he doubled down on the Cedric Wilson touchdown. Plus 600, turned 20 into 140. But yes, the other thing that we knew was a lock tonight was the Dodgers. I explained that if the Guardians ended up beating the Yankees tonight, and they did, they beat them 7-5 on the day leaving 75 days left in the year, that the Dodgers were lock city because if home teams split today, home teams were going to be 17-17 for the postseason on the 17th of the month. Just like yesterday, home teams became 16-16 on the 16th. They've been doing this through the whole postseason. You can see how it's perfectly structured with the date. But the other thing is, just like I told you guys yesterday, Ohtani, who we expected to have a big game yesterday, he did. He got the Dodgers their 103rd win 103 days after his birthday. Today, he starts off the game with a big home run, and the Dodgers are on their way to picking up their 104th win of the year, 104 days after his birthday. And yes, they do play tomorrow, 105 days after his birthday. So we'll see what happens there. But for all you Mets fans out there, I suppose it's not over until it's over, but it looks pretty over with the Dodgers up 10-2 and their pitching's been lights out. So Dodgers were lock city tonight. 35 Thursday, my pick of the game was the Javonte Williams anytime touchdown, and think about taking him for a first touchdown as well because that had big old odds and it made a lot of sense, and he got it. And, my hater video, my hater who always puts out a video, he's going to put out a video and be like, oh, Zach had another bad Thursday. Because what he's going to do is he's going to play the audio clip. Here's the one thing I was wrong about tonight. I should have just stuck with my initial thought. I initially liked the Saints to lose and keep home teams on 45 wins because New Orleans equals 45. But then I started thinking, man, this is the last game while Joe Biden's still president. They haven't won since he was 46. Maybe that means the Saints can get the 46th home win of the season. That was the wrong thought. So I changed my mind on the game pick. So yeah, that was wrong. And that's what my troll will focus on because he has to always put out a video trying to make me look bad. But he's going to leave out the fact that I recommended the first touchdown prop for Javonte Williams at plus 750. The anytime touchdown at plus 160. The Cedric Williams touchdown at plus 600. He's going to ignore that I recommended all that. And he's just going to be like, Oh, Zach had the wrong pick on what happened to 35? And by the way, there was a 35 also on the Broncos side. The Saints picked up their 35th loss versus the AFC West all time tonight, and should have just stuck with the initial thoughts. I got cute with it, and I thought, well, maybe they can win their first game at home in 35 years. But no, because understanding how sports is rigged and how they do sync it up with the man in the Oval Office, whether it's Joe Biden or Donald Trump or Barack Obama, like we've been shown for all these years, by being aware of the rigging and the scripting, you can cash in things like a Cedric Williams plus 600. And like I say, we don't hit them all, but we hit a lot. And a lot of guys have learned to turn the small bill into the big bill. Last Thursday, a lot of big-time winners. Best ticket I saw last Thursday was 5 into 1,200. I don't think we're going to have anybody quite do that tonight, but I've already seen a lot of nice tickets, including Eric's. Shout out to Eric. Eric's got the nice family, came out and pounded payment with us in L.A. for the Kobe Bryant Awareness Day, if you will call it. If you recall, we were down there for the playoffs, not this past year, but the year before, educating about what they did to poor Kobe. So, anyhow, read it and weep. You won't get it on my Trolls channel. And isn't it awesome how I have trolls that just have dedicated channels to hating? That's when you know you're doing things, when you got just trolls out there where all their channels are about is trying to tear a good man down. So, hey, if you want to support a good man and pad your pockets, think about signing up for the Patreon. Links in the description of every video. Again, there's 3 tiers to think about signing up for. I'd recommend any new person sign up for the $11 tier because you get all the written content plus the live streams. A lot of people, they don't like the written content because they don't exactly know what to do with the information. It's a reading comprehension problem mostly. But of course, if you're hearing me on the live stream, you can hear in my voice what I'm emphatic about. Like tonight on the live stream, I reminded about 5,000 times why Javonte Williams' anytime touchdown was the best play tonight, period, because it paid more than either side of the ticket for the winner of the game. Doesn't matter if you took the Broncos or the Saints. Didn't pay as much as a Javonte Williams touchdown. And that first touchdown, I mean, you can't get that. You can't get that no matter how big of a dog a team is in the NFL. You can't get plus 750. But we know about 35 Thursday and first touchdowns. We have a long history of cashing on these first touchdowns with the 35 Thursday. So again, think about joining us. Links in the description of every video. Patreon.com/Zachary K. Hubbard. Congrats to the winners. And you know what's funny about all my trolls and haters? They're cashing tickets too. They're just so sad they got a troll anyway. What do you do about these haters? Till next time.